Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 8th episode of the 2nd season of Karakai Jouzu no Takagi-san. A little bit irritated because the video file, when I first tried to do this, it crashed on me like near the end of the opening, added me twice, so then I looked into it and apparently there was an issue with the video file. And so now I'm gonna have to try to play this with a different media player. I'm gonna try VLC player, but I don't really usually use that, so this might be a bit more finicky than usual, so it's a little bit of an annoyance, but still, it's fine, I guess. But anyway, what happened last time? We were on a school trip, we're having fun. We were looking at the night sky stars. Teacher avoiding, you know what happened. So let's just get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. Don't like using VLC player. Feels so dirty. Hopefully my mood does improve once the actual show begins, because it's the third time in a row I've had to watch this opening, so... So I really got nothing to say while it plays. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, right here is where it crashed every time, so... There we go, I made it to the show. Storage closet. Are we gonna get locked into it? Possibly Nishikata with Takagi? Why are the subs not playing? I don't know. Okay, looks like it is. Didn't look like it before. I don't know. I'm getting kind of paranoid now. She sees everything. She knows everything. And they reset it again, so time for a drink. Here's a storage locker that we're totally gonna get trapped in. I'll be surprised if they don't end up getting locked in there together. It's just such a common trope. Yeah, that's probably not gonna backfire at all. Oh, she's just carrying the balls. Yeah, assuming it's not locked. Hopefully it's not locked. And what do you know? It appears to be locked. That's pretty strange. Okay, so... I guess we're doing a little bit of a subversion on that trope, I don't know. Not really all that scary. Yeah, I don't think she's too bothered by any of this. Yeah, I'm sure something will open it eventually, if it really is locked. Yeah, you scared, Nishikata? Afraid she'll tease you since you're alone? Oh! Yeah, not scared at all. Just, a little bit jumpy. That's just playing dirty. Number 2 already. Yeah, gotta get my drink. Okay, why are we tying up balls and is Takagi just gonna take a quick nap? Yeah, she just went to sleep. That's a little bit surprising. like a cat just going to sleep wherever. Yeah, I mean, I can't argue with that. It's the best time for a nap. uh, yeah, elaborate. There's different types, you know. I'll just be taking a nap whenever you're ready for your trap. So what are you thinking about, Nishikata? The cute girl sleeping nearby you. Just some stuff's gotta be going through your mind. Just gotta keep working on it though. Can you do it? Hello. Hello, Takagi. What? Yeah. Who knows what could be going on in that room? Just that look she gives him. It's was like. Oh, you dropped the ball, Takagi. Or Nishikata. And yourself. Well, I think you just lost to your own trap or something. Not that dark in there. Yeah, of course she knew. She always knows. She always knows. uh, yeah, it was fun pretending to be locked in here together. Guess we should do this again sometime. Oh, was it actually locked this time? It's kind of an emotional roller coaster, isn't it? Somebody will eventually notice, even if it takes a day or two. Well, I mean, we got balls in here to eat. Wow, okay. Takagi, you devious little thing, you. That was actually great, though. That was brilliant. That was such a simple, effective way to mess with him. And that laughed like a cure cancer. Or laughing. But since it wasn't Takagi laughing, it wasn't as good. Yeah, we were in there for a while. Something spooky, something lewd, you know, depends on the person, really. Yeah, every school's got those, seems like. If anime is to be believed. You have her attention. Okay. uh, never heard of that. I don't see why that wouldn't be a thing, but I just never heard of it. Oh, Nurse Takagi, are we gonna get some cosplaying from her? Like the outfit changes we see in the opening? Color me shocked. Yeah, but, you know, gotta have an excuse to go to the nurse's office, so. Is that much of a baby? uh, well, then you have no reason not to go. And here we are at the nurse's office. Let me guess, the nurse isn't there. That's usually the case. Yeah, we are gonna get Nurse Takagi. You lucky man, you. I'm sure she's fully trained in medicalness, so. Don't mind me, just fiddling with the nurse's stuff while she's not here, as you do. Now don't scream or cry or anything. Yeah, he does have a little bit of an injury there. Oddly enough, in middle school, I also went to the nurse's office once for a knee injury because I fell. So a little bit relatable for me. Yeah, it's a very important part to head. Well, must refrain from making certain jokes. Okay. Okay, let's see how much of a baby you are, Nishikata. If she can touch, if you know. Okay, that's just teasing him. Okay, this time we're doing it for real. So I hope you're ready. Getting close and touch. Yeah, it doesn't hurt too much, does it? Because Takagi has that magic touch. And then she flicks it. Good for you. Whatever you say. Freezing. Freezing. Ah, dude, you lost. That was not fair. Yeah, you said it. Do you not realize it's Seitai, you, yeah. That was so unfair. I didn't know it was that kind of game. Isn't that always one of your mistakes? What are you talking about, Takagi? Yeah. Well, that would talk about a win-win. Can you do it? Will you take the risk of the cooties to win? Do you have it in you? Everyone having fun. Alone in the nurse's office. Not even a nurse in here. Well, of course. Yes, because Takagi made it all better. He said it. Whew. Takagi, those looks just aren't fair. Oh? Does it involve hand-holding? That's not too bad of a punishment game at all. A very audible gulp. Oh, well that's different. Of course. At least the third time. Ow! Ow! Careful, dude. He's... you lost again. Lottery. Girl that jumped through time over here. So, is somebody gonna win? Oh, what'd you get? Hot spring trip tickets. And let the auctioning begin. Wow, that's nothing. Wow, living large. Mina, you seem excited? Jeez, girl. Hey, lottery tickets. Is that a winner too? Yeah. Yeah, or some mediocre things. Better than running shoes, really. That would be pretty cool. Finally, I can exercise without leaving the house. I know where to put it, but... don't be so serious. Yeah. Uh, yes, you could. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, they wouldn't. It's probably not gonna be much anyway. Yeah, probably. uh, that's because the devil's right in this case. Yeah, that's a good idea. Rare sake. Well, they're too young for that, but I guess so. I'm sure that sake was great though. I don't know. I've never had it. I've never even had yakisoba pan, but it's probably pretty good. That is indeed the name of the arc. So I mean, you should. Main characters in anime have pretty good luck when it comes to this sort of thing. $1,000,000 yen. That's not that amazing either. That's like what, $10,000? And yet you're surprised. I buy a huge collection of whatever I like. Yeah, yeah. What would you do? Best dream. That's so subjective. How would you compete with that? uh, okay. You're. It's not that impressive. I. Just no, Nijikata. Yeah, it's exactly what he said. Like you try to make it sound cooler, but uh, I guess so, but kind of lackluster. Like in the opening. She's not done yet. Oh, well then. uh, so, what do you think of that Nijikata? She seems to have really thought this through. Wonder who that could be. The big mystery of the show, isn't it? Yeah, where would you want to go? Okinawa? Everything. Not a bad choice. Yakisoba and Pond as well. I wonder why. I'm sure you'll get it someday. Or accept it, rather. I think you heard an airplane. Now, that wasn't the show, right? I don't believe you. Is it? This year? Gotta finish that sentence. Uh, that's the big question. What about it? Are you gonna go together? Uh, yeah, because like I said, it's very subjective. Are we always? Okay, where? Of course, the first room. I'd be like that. Gotta be a guest room or what it comes down to. What more do you need in life, really? Aside from anime, of course. It really just... It's just funny because it never really changes. The only difference was you mentioned a house this time, but the overall theme didn't change. And yeah, you act like it does, that's why it's funny. Uh. Never quite noticed that before, but she's like pretending to hold an umbrella there. It's not a real umbrella, it's just written in chalk behind her. Can't be holding hands there, Nijikata. That's dangerous stuff there. I keep yawning. I am tired. It's been a stressful day. The issues I had with getting this to play properly certainly didn't help anything. Okay. That was the 8th episode of second season of Karakai Takagi teasing Jouzu-san anime thing. And yeah, this episode we had some storage room. Keep on a storage logger. It's just storage room shenanigans because it's a very common trope in anime to get locked, especially in rom-com, to get locked into a storage room with your love interest and then things happen from there. Things can get pretty awkward. Depending on the show, it could get pretty lewd. But of course, this show features fairly young characters, so it wouldn't go that far, of course. But still, a little bit nervous, a little bit scary, you know. Unless, of course, you're Takagi, in which case you just kind of take a nap while Nishikata attempts to throw together some kind of trap, which just doesn't really work out at all. And of course, the best thing about that scene was Takagi not only knowing that it was false the whole time because she literally has like a hack into his mind, like a video game hacking, like she's like has a cheat code where, you know, like fog of war is off, she just sees everything in his head. So I'm convinced that's the case. So she knew that. But what she did was she set up the broom to kind of pseudo block the room from the inside, so he would panic and think the door was locked for real that time. Because, you know, that's certainly possible. Somebody comes by and locks the door. You know, that usually happens in these sort of situations. But no, she was just teasing him, as she does so often, and does so well. We also had a nurse office shenanigans. Of course, Takagi didn't actually wear the nurse's outfit, which is a little bit disappointing. But still, it was a good scene for Nishikata because he got to be healed up by his own personal nurse over there, which very few people can say that they had their wound cared for by Takagi, so certainly something you could brag about. Definitely. And of course he lost the game they played where you can't say ouch or itai or whatever you want to call it. And he didn't say it the usual way, but she kind of tricked him to say it as part of a bigger word, you know? And those things are always really difficult to translate in subs. So, yeah. It's just awkward, though, because the translator kind of had to put the actual Japanese word up there, and whenever they do that, you know something's up, so it kind of makes you as the audience more conscious of the existence of that word, which makes it easier to figure out that it should have been for the, you know, target audience. But it would have been, like, impossible to figure out for people that aren't the target audience. Like, it's just a really awkward situation, but it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. I may or may not have gotten it. Otherwise, it's kind of impossible to say. But still, the point is he got tricked again, as he usually does, and she won, as she usually does. Of course, she also had a lottery scene, which not much to say on this, aside from it's always a fun topic, you know, to talk about. Like, hey, if you won the lottery, what would you do with it? And it's like, oh, I'd buy this, I'd buy that, and sometimes people put in that question. Sometimes people give honest answers. Sometimes they give a not so honest answer that just sounds good, like saying I would donate it to all the charity or something like they'll say something like that. So maybe something more specific, but still in that line of thinking. You know, some people will say that, and some people will just say, hey, that thing that I really like, well, I'll buy a whole bunch of that. It's also a pretty common thing to say in that. Of course, in his case, you know, video games and manga. That's what he wants. He explained what he would buy 3 times, and each time it was video games and manga. It did not change, and he didn't seem to realize that it wasn't changing, and Takagi got a pretty good kick out of that. Of course, Takagi's was a lot more, you know, romantic themed. She just wanted to spend time with the person that she loves, which she's always vague about, and Nishikata keeps seeming like he about gets it, but then rejects the notion as being impossible, even though it's clearly not. I mean, it's pretty obvious to anyone that's not super dense, but he seems to refuse to accept it. Like, I don't know how much more obvious she could possibly make it to him that he's the one that she likes. I'm just trying to think, like, is there anything she could do to make it more obvious aside from straight up confess? I don't think so. I mean, she always wants to spend time with him, teases him, wants to hold hands with him. I don't know how much more obvious she can make it aside from straight up doing a love confession. And even then, he'd probably still take him a minute to really process it. But I don't know. I just can't believe he still doesn't really get it at this point. I mean, I can kind of believe it because I have watched a lot of harem anime in my day. Not my voice. A lot of dense protagonists, so I definitely can accept it because of that. But still, and he's fairly young, of course. You know, they're like 6th, 7th grade, whatever they're in. So that makes it a bit more believable as well. So, but still, it's just, it's really just painful to watch sometimes him just not get it. Of course, Takagi's fine with him not understanding. I mean, if she wasn't, she would be more blunt about it. So she's fine with how things are for now. So I guess it's fine. But yeah. Yeah, fun episode for the most part. The issues I had kind of dampened it a little bit, but still, It was, yeah, fine episode. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.